Welcome to Game Reviews Live. Now, first of all, we are streaming this live on the internet. You can catch us at www.gamereviewslive.com/live for all our streams, and from now on, we'll be streaming all reviews live. On the stream today, we've got a big shout out to Game Euphoria, Tell, I'm Outside, Ray from Best Buy, Joshman, and Jabba the Stabber. I just had to read those names off to get started. So, we've got the review of the Logitech G510 keyboard. Now, this is an amazing keyboard, really. I've been so impressed with this. This is part of their new range of keyboards. This is the keyboard in the set. There's also a headset and there's also a mouse, which you've already reviewed, which is the G700 mouse. And basically, these all kind of fit together, and they're not the best in their range. but they're kind of midway. So obviously you've still got that crazy keyboard with the huge screen that we all know. This hasn't got such a good screen, but it's still the screen there. So let's see what is basically you get in the keyboard. First of all, let's focus on the screen here. Now this is a monocolor LCD screen, so don't expect it to be the screen of the past keyboard with a kind of full LCD screen you could put Windows on, because it's just a very basic screen. You can see some pictures of it here. And basically this is going to tell you very basic game information. So for example, Logitech ships it with all different apps for it, they call it. So you've got either performance monitor, so you can see what your CPU and RAM are doing. Programs could log into it, so like Xfire can use the screen to see chats, or you can do the time. You can have RSS feeds, emails, so you can do a lot on this screen, okay? So you can get some really cool information on there, which is nice. You've got a few buttons just along here to control it with. So you've got 4 control buttons here, and this button up top in the corner next to the screen changes what, so you can flick through, you can slide through what different apps you're running on the screen using that button there. Now obviously we've still got all the same media controls that we all know and love out of the Logitech G series keyboards. So you've got your awesome volume wheel there, which I really love and can't live without. You've got your mute button, you've got forwards and backwards, play, pause, stop, which is there, very nice. We've got the illumination on off. We've got mic and headset buttons, to mute mic and headset buttons. And then we've got your Windows lock key, which is really cool. So you slide it to lock the Windows key, it turns it off, and you unlock it to enable it again. So in game, if you press it by accident, you minimize that. We know it's really annoying. And over here, finally, we've got the 3 M keys and the MR key, which we'll get to a bit later. So there's your basic keys on the keyboard, which come with all really G series keyboards. Now that the audio, first of all, this has a sound card built into the keyboard, okay? That's a really cool feature. You get a sound card in here. So basically you plug it in via one USB port, a single USB port, and that transfers audio and the keyboard through. So you've got your 2 headphone and mic jacks here, and that'll appear as a separate input, and you can obviously mute them, as I said before, in here. So that's really cool. You can have independent controls for that. On here we've got the 3 M buttons. We've got M1, M2 and M3. What these are profiles. So you can, on the control panel on the computer, you map these out exactly how you like. So you can set loads of stuff. You can set the color, you can set what the programmable G keys do with them, and you've got 3 options for that. So you've got 3 changes. So that's really cool. You have 3. Say I use one for gaming, movie editing, and then just Windows desktop. So you've got 3 different button configurations, which are really useful. 18 G keys this time. They've increased the amount of G keys on this keyboard from the G510, which is its predecessor. So you've got 18 fully programmable keys you can program. They're macroable, so programmable with macros. You can do all sorts with them. Really cool there. This MR button, if you can quickly grab a shot of that, Henry. The MR button here is basically macro record, it stands for. And what this is, so say you're in game, you hit this button, macro record, it'll flash. You then hit a G key, so I want to assign a thing for G1, hit the G1 key. Then you can type whatever you want, so do whatever you want on the keyboard. Type "you are a noob" in there, in case you want to sound that frequently. So "you are a noob," enter, and then press MR again. Now what that does is that saves you typing "you are a noob" to this key. So whenever you press that, it will go "you are a noob," enter. And so that's really cool. You can assign macros in-game, anytime, really easily, just by using the keyboard, no software involved, which is a really cool feature. That's really useful in-game. Layout-wise, we've got the normal basic keyboard here, UK layout obviously for this one. You've got a full-sized function key layout, full-sized numpad, really nice. The keys themselves, that's a nice feature in itself. I really like how they feel. They've got like a rubber paint finish on them, just like quite like a really grippy surface. And the difference between the G510, which is the predecessor, and this one is that these keys are slightly firmer, but you get a really nice response from them. When you press them, it's not a mechanical keyboard or anything, but when you press them, you can really feel it clicking, and you know that you hit it. And it's a really nice feel. I really like the response you get on this, so it's great for typing on as well. On the back, we've obviously got not a lot, to be honest. Just got to flick up to raise it up slightly off the ground, and that's it for the back. You do also get with it, where's it gone? Here, a palm rest, okay? So basically this clips onto the bottom and it just gives your palms a little bit to lean on. You get a nice Logitech logo on there. And that's pretty much it for this keyboard. It does glow. Here are some pictures of it glowing. You can do unlimited colours, so it's got full colour glowing, which is a nice improvement on this keyboard that the G510 didn't do. However, one thing I think this keyboard lacks a little bit is it doesn't have any USB ports on the back. Before the G510 had USB ports, no USB ports on here. Don't know why they're taking that out, it's quite useful. But this is an improvement. This isn't designed to outplace the big keyboards we know. This is designed to be an upgrade to the G510 keyboard, which didn't have a screen. So basically the difference is you get this really cool screen which shows some nice information and the keys feel a lot nicer. Pretty rugged unit, pretty good. Obviously you get all the drivers and such you need in there. That's it really. This has been the Logitech G510 keyboard. It does get our stamp of awesomeness because I really enjoy how it feels. The actual typing on it feels really great with the addition of the beautiful media controls, and the programmable buttons just means this is brilliant for in-game and, importantly, brilliant for use on the desktop as well. So, G510 keyboard, sorry. It's been Gaming Reviews Live. Email me at sam@gamingreviewslive.com. Follow me on Twitter so you know when we're going to be live streaming, which is samd03. And I will catch you all next time, so cheers for watching and see you later.